Good morning from me and Cuthbert. We're doing the feeding up this morning. They can't wait for their breakfast. And Cuthbert is enjoying his morning cuddle. Sunshine, just feeding John and his 5 girls, Catherine, Belinda, Dewson, Hazel and Hebe. It's a nice sunny day today. They're having their breakfast.
Standing in a block of ground we recently just bought. It's 36 acres. There's this field here, there's another one behind me, and there's a little grass one down there. This one here and the one behind me is currently in arable. It's just stubble at the minute from last year's harvest. So in the next couple of weeks we'll come in and trim all the hedges down, cut them down to the correct height, and then a friend of mine will come in and cultivate it all and drill it grass, which will be used for their hay or highland hay in the winter, and over the winter we'll put some sheep on just to graze it down as well. Today we are giving them some lice protection. It's like a liquid, white liquid, goes just straight down the back. It's the same as for flies. So irrespective of weight, whether you're Chunky Charlie's size or Dorothy's size, they all get 10 mil for lice. Flies aren't a problem at the minute, but when we do flies, Chunky Charlie's size will have 20 mil, they'll have 40mm. So today we're just going to go through them as it's dry and just squirt it down their backs. It would be easier to put them into a crush and run them through a race, however it stresses them out. So it's easier for them just to walk through. We'll just squirt them. Bit more of a pain for us, but less stressful for these. So we're going to hunt for some Highlands that we need to do. So this is Dorothy. She's just 10mm down the back like that. Then we write on the list who's been done. So Dorothy. Boris, you behaving today? Boris yesterday decided to flood the shed, so we had to clean it all out.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Heather, have you been done? Are you on my list? No. Just like that. Darren, you have been done. Dorothy, you've been done. I need little Coco, but she keeps disappearing. So while she's distracted with her best friend, we're going to give her a little bit of a squirt like that. Coco. And down here, Bertha. Have a bit of that. Dora, have you been done? Dora's been done. Anna, Dennis, Cuthbert, you've been done. Honeydew. Need honeydew. Cuthbert's trying to eat himself. You're done. Anna, you've been done. I think everybody else we need in here is outside, which is very annoying. So what we'll do, we'll go to the other shed now and then come back in these later on. Hopefully they'll wander in. Cuthbert's having a brush. Look. Get my trusty list out. Amber, you've been done. Autumn. Autumn. Shonag or Mummy Autumn. Wow, like that. Phoebe. Come here, little Betty. Oh, missed. Gotcha. Belle's been done. Marie. Alfie. Other Phoebe. Who we got up here? Bruno. Marie, you've been done. Who else do you want? Cal, you've been done. Arnold. So that's everybody who's in the shed at the minute. There's a few outside at the minute, but they're currently cycling, which means they need to go see King John. Because King John is throwing a strop, hiding in a hedge, because a lot of the girls he's with, we've got a bit of a backlog of females waiting to go in. So as they're messing around outside, I'm not getting involved in that. So we'll wait for them to come in shortly. Once they've finished messing about, they'll stuff their face with hay, and then I'll get them then. And then in a few weeks' time, we'll have a switch around of females. So the girls that we're with John at the minute finish their date at the end of next week, so they'll be returned home, and then King John will come in for a week or so because we're TB testing, so there's no point sending Sidonia here, for example, for a little date with John for a week and then come back again for TB testing, then go back again. So we'll basically bring John in for a bit, get the TB test over and done with, and then some of these will go back. Apart from She Works, she's got little Carol So she's going to have a bit more time off yet before she goes back to John. I'll have it, bitch. Just chuck it. It's over, that'll do. I'll have your bit there. Linda, go over there. Your Wally. So this is King John and his current 5 girlfriends, who are all first timers. So in here you've got Hazel, Hebe, Catherine, Dawson and Belinda. So their date finishes at the end of next week. They'll go back to their group. We've got a TB test literally a week and a half later, I think it is. So John will come in the shed ready for TB testing. It's not worse than any females back in with him for a week and a half. So John will go in, then once we've TB tested, the ones over there, so his favourite group, will come back into him who aren't pregnant. Some of them will be scanned before they get sent back. Is that spot? Is that the spot? Under the chin. So this is, you're standing on me. This is Cuthbert. So this is Cuthbert. Cuthbert belongs to Anna, just here. This is Anna's first son. He's currently 5.5 months old. He's our most confident one we've ever had and very inquisitive. Anybody? He's also a mix of red and black at the minute. So when I pulled Cuthbert out of Anna, he was fully black. Because of King John's colour as well, he's now gone to this kind of reddy, blacky kind of colour at the minute. So Boris has broke his horn off just there, didn't you, Boris? Somewhere lurking, Boris has got a best friend called Barry, who's identical to Boris, just red. They were messing about, playing, headbutting each other. In the process of playing, Boris broke the tip of his horn off just there. That's his mum Bertha just there. Boris has also got an older brother lurking somewhere called Sandy.
Go on, girls, come on! Come on, Isabel.
Hi, we've just managed to get King John in. The girls have gone back to their original group. They've had enough of him. John's hurt his back leg, so he's come in for some rest, and he can rest now up until our forthcoming TB test. Hey, John.